Yes.
Okay, so hi, I'm John, and this is my POL presentation. Basically, I have a superhero, but I'm saving it because it's like an X-Men kind of thing. So it was an ordinary town, but they didn't know they had a special school for kids willing to do the daring. In this special school called MPX, everyone worked together. As they worked together, they acquired special skills a normal curriculum wouldn't have. They learned how to collaborate and work in group situations to help do good in the world. They also learned how to be a part of something bigger than themselves and even one day possibly save the world. While they were at this special school, they had to overcome 5 obstacles before they graduated: cooperation, collaboration, communication, researching, and even public speaking. With all these skills, the guardians of the school would not have to worry about any attacks because these students will know how to save themselves and others around them. One day they will protect themselves, and as time goes on, they'll learn to save the world. So, much like X-Men, this is Banshee. He was the guy that had a super loud voice and could fly. I'm like him because I have a really loud voice, and I could either be very reckless and cause a lot of noise, or I can like stay focused and use my power for good and public speaking like the debate. And when I channel my energy, I can get work done really well. So, collaboration. The big skill I've worked on and improved on is my ability to collaborate. This was huge because the whole basis of MPX was project-based learning. Project-based, group-based learning. This helped me a lot because I was able to collaborate well with others. A big example was me working on my infographs. In the very beginning, our first infograph was not very nice because we messed up the colorings, drawings, and information. In the very beginning, we also added more information than needed, and we didn't draw enough pictures. We went in for extra help, but it didn't help our grading. We ended up with a C on our very first infograph. We had to learn from our mistakes and make it better so that we wouldn't have the same grade twice. On our second infograph, me and my group members worked really well, and the infograph turned out better than before. I learned how to collaborate well because me and my group members were on it and we worked really well together, unlike the first infograph. I have learned how to collaborate better, and I also learned that you have to be selfless while working in a group or a pair. I have not yet mastered this skill, but I'm learning very well and will hopefully become a better collaborator. Cooperation. Another one of the skills I learned was the ability to cooperate. In the very beginning of the Trebuchet project, we didn't really cooperate well, and we argued about things and didn't know what to do the majority of the time. For example, when we built our trebuchets, we were frustrated and we were getting very stressed. We then asked the teacher for help halfway through the project because we were panicking and didn't know what to do. After Mr. Kaneko helped us, we were able to get back on track. Towards the end of the project, we began to cooperate more and do all of our work. We fixed the wrong measurements and made the trebuchet work after lots of adjustments. Throughout this process, we got closer. We got better in cooperation because we would argue in the beginning, but towards the end, we worked better together and got our work done. Cooperation was one of the bigger skills I've learned because it can help me in real world situations, such as working in business environment, working better with others, learning how to make adjustments, and even learning multiple lines is better than that. Public speaking. Another very important skill I learned was the ability to talk publicly in front of others. In the beginning of the year, I wasn't really confident in speaking in front of other people or presenting. One thing that changed that and helped me talk better was the debate. We had to research and debate with the opposing group about halt trades with nations that support child labor. This was a big issue and it needs to be stopped, but that's not the point. During the debate, I was the rebuttalist. What the rebuttalist does is take notes of the other group's assertions and tell them why they're wrong, backing it up with facts and other information. It helped me with public speaking because I had to talk in front of my class and some parents that attended it. And this helped my speaking skills because it taught me how to overcome my fear of public speaking, and it also helped me enjoy public speaking and presenting more. Researching skills. A very big thing I've learned from MPX is the ability to get good research information. They taught us how to use credible sources and helped us while researching when we were stuck. They also gave us pointers to become better researchers and also research with a purpose. A big example is when I had to put my research skills to the test was our chemistry conflict project. My partner and I have to research about tantalum lines and how they affect our everyday lives. We got to research about conflicts and how big of a toll these conflicts took on the world. This took a lot of research because we had to find conflicts on the element and also make an art piece about the element. We had a lot of time to work on the project. During the beginning of the project, instead of researching, we brainstormed. We then decided to research, but we didn't get good information. We then asked for help and got help. This led to us being able to finish the project with a lot more information than we expected. Communication. This was one of the most important skills I have improved on throughout the semester. One of the biggest examples of me improving on communication skills was Socratic circles. What Socratic circles are is when you get into a group discussion about your book, you give your opinion and your thoughts about the book. At the very beginning of the year, I didn't talk much and I got a lot of C's for grades. I then decided to speak up. Now I'm averaging an A or B every Socratic circle. This was more independent thing to improve on because we had to have confidence in our voice and make sure that everyone would hear you talking. The Socratic circle was always a race to get your word in, but after a little bit it seemed to be more of a conversation and less of a race. This helped my communication skills by communicating with others and sharing with others about our opinions and feelings about the book. This helped me feel more comfortable talking to everyone and helped improve my communication skills by a lot. In conclusion, this semester I've learned more than I ever could throughout any other school year. MPX has changed me and is helping me master these 5 skills: communication, collaboration, cooperation, public speaking, and even researching. The whole semester I have not just improved on these skills, but I have improved on everything. My work ethic changed from bad to good after I realized high school wasn't going to be an easy walk in the park. I focused and tried to get all my work done on time. When I didn't get my work on time, I stayed after school and submitted all my late work. I learned that high school is one of the most challenging obstacles I have to go through, and hopefully I'll be able to master these skills soon and the ability to become an A student. With all these skills and many to come, I will become an A student and even save the world while being able to make it home in time for dinner.